Guys, listen, I have discovered something that I think we all need to know about. We, in our quest to do business with other people, need this information. I believe there are 5 stages to entrepreneurship. And one of the biggest issues that I had as I was growing my business was trying to work with people that were not in the stage I needed them to be in. So if you're having that same problem, if you feel like people are not doing what you need them to do in your business and you want them to get with the program, this is a video for you because you may be fishing in the wrong pond, sis. So stick around if that sounds like something that you are interested in, and I'm going to share and spill the tea today. Okay? What's up, bosses? What's up? What's up? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Andrea Patrick, the BU Boss. And you're in the right place if you love personal branding, business tips, and lifestyle videos, because that's what I'm serving up here on this channel. I have been in business for a really long time. I think I say that in almost every video, but the truth of the matter is it's true. And a lot of the reason that I have been in business for a long time is because I took the long route. I'm doing my best to help you not to do that, sis. So please listen, please take heed to what I'm saying. Share it, girl. Spread the word. When you know better, do better. Share better. But partly because I have been doing things very slowly, my business has grown organically. I do not pay a lot for ads. I built my business on my authenticity, on people trusting me, people feeling like I am providing the services that they need. And that's a lot of the ways that I teach my clients to really grow their business, because beyond that, yes, you can always pay for an ad, but you need a solid foundation even with the purchase of ads, because you want your community to grow. You want people to be there because they want to be there and they love what it is you're doing and you're giving them. So that said, over the years, honey, I have kissed a lot of frogs, and I have realized that there are some stages to entrepreneurship. And if you know what the stages are, you can recognize them when you are trying to work with a client, trying to do collaborations with people, and you can just go into these situations with your eyes wide open. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The first of the 5 stages, and that is the think up stage. If you run into someone who is talking about they have an idea for a business and they're talking to you about they're trying to do their research to determine how they want to formulate their business, anything like that where they have not quite yet structured their business in a way where they're consistently and actively trying to make sales in their business. They've not gone to the city, if you will, or the county to get there doing business ads. They're just sort of selling pies out of their kitchen. It's not a real thing quite yet. That might be your think up area, and that is not a bad place to be. Everyone starts there. But if you are someone who's been in business for a long time, that is definitely going to need to be understood so that you can manage your expectations. If you choose to work with them, maybe you want to help them get their business up and growing, you need to understand where their mindset is at that time, because that's going to save you a lot of energy when you are working with them. If they are a think up, that means that they haven't quite done their due diligence to solidify their business as an actual business. And so that mentality is not there yet, like it would be for someone who's been in business for a minute or who's actually started their business and they've run into a few hiccups and they understand sort of kind of the way this thing is going to go. And that leads me to the second stage, which is the startup stage. Now, this could be anywhere from I just got my doing business ads and I just opened the doors, to someone who's been in business for a minute and they're still trying to find their way. They're still testing things. They're still trying to understand how the game is really played. They haven't gotten to the point where they are making recurring revenue yet. They're still like out there on their grind, trying to make a dollar the best way they can. And sometimes the mentality is that, and they think that they have to pick up every dollar that someone puts down. They're still maybe saying things like, I'll do business with anybody that wants this service, anybody who needs this service. I'm not trying to discriminate. I don't want to limit myself. That's some verbiage that you might hear that you need to kind of perk up your ears and recognize them as someone who might be a startup. Again, it's the mindset that you're looking for. If you are an established service provider and you want to help someone, you have a service and your ideal audience is the startup, you do have to manage your expectations and recognize the language, the mindset, because it can be detrimental if you think that you're going to help them and you will feel like you are hitting your head up against the wall because they're not really understanding what you're saying. They're not taking advantage of your offer. Even when you have a service mentality, you want to serve versus sell, if the people are not understanding that, it's going to be more difficult to get through. The third stage is your stay up stage. Now, these are people who've been in business for some time. They're starting to see some level up, some consistency in sales. They're starting to recognize sort of what needs to happen and setting themselves up with circumstances for optimal success. They're starting to change their mindset and realize that they need to put a little bit more skin in the game, but they're not quite sure how, but their mind is shifting and they have been able to be a little bit consistent. They're hungry. They're hungry to learn more. That's your stay up. And that is a good stage to be in because that is a prep stage. That's when your mind is starting to shift. You're starting to recognize the need to do something different to get a different result, and you want to tap into that. You might start listening to podcasts, start watching more videos. You might even invest a little bit of money into a small course or go to an event, pay for a little Eventbrite event, something online, something like that. That's when you know you're in the stay up stage and you're starting to get a little bit more comfortable. The fourth stage is your level up stage, and this is when you're making money, you understand how to do it, you know how the game is played, and you are ready to really get serious, be much more intentional about your business. You're segmenting people off, you're starting to niche down a little bit further, you're much more confident in your abilities to service your audience, you're building a community, people are loving you for who you are, and you're starting to think of new products and services that you can add on to continue to help your audience and give them more of what it is they need. That is your level up stage. You're making money, you're thinking about how you can expand, really add more value to your audience, doing a podcast, an in-person conference or a retreat or something like that, but you're going beyond the scope of your original idea because your original idea is making money and you feel good about it, and now you're ready to expand. Now, the last and final stage of entrepreneurship that I have created or I think is out there is the up level stage, and that is where you are ready to now become the bird's eye view of your business. You want to work on your business and not in your business, and you're ready to start building out your team. Sales are going well, your plan is working, and you want to continue to add value, but you want to get out of the way of the business and hire people to actually do the work, to manage your social media, manage your admin, create the photo shoots. You want the graphic designer. You need someone to sort of help wrangle your thoughts and start execution on your thoughts, because you want to use your zone of genius to continue to create, continue to add value. So that's where you are. That is an amazing place to be. So listen, guys, I hope that helped you out in your quest to work with other people. Really consider these 5 stages. I'm calling it the Boston in stages. So if you look at these 5 stages when you are trying to work with someone in your business, look at where they are, because their mindset in each of those stages is different. If you're a think up, you're just kind of getting started and you don't even know what you don't know. And it's going to be more difficult to capture that person and get them to commit to something because they're unsure of everything. If they're in the startup stage, depending on what part of the startup stage, their mind is on making their money back, just trying to make that dollar. They've not niched down. They're not ready to commit to marketing services a lot of the time because they don't really believe in them. They don't want to invest in them because they're so busy trying to make the money back that they've invested already. So you need to recognize that and really make sure that your services are meeting them where they are. If they are a stay-up service, that is the sweet spot in my opinion, because these people are ready. They're hungry to grow and build, and they're looking for ways to do that, and they're looking for people to connect with. My preference is really the stay-up stage with my initial services and my program and services and everything, my signature program. And then you've got your level up stage, and those are people who are in it to win it. They know who they are. They know what they're trying to do. They're taking advantage of things. Their mindset is really there in terms of what needs to be done. They're really ready to invest in what it is they're doing. They don't mind spending money to grow their business and do better. And then you've got your up level people, and that is really when you've made it. I don't know, maybe that's more the influencers, and they're the people that you might go to, your influencers, the people that you can look up to, you can reach up and get help from, listen to them, maybe learn. The idea here with these 5 stages, these Boston in stages, guys, is for you to do a better job serving your clients. Determine which stage that potential customer is in and how you can work with them and meet them where they are. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, Andrea Patrick Official. click that notification bell so you never miss an episode, and hit the description box below and reserve your spot today, because I am going to be launching my signature program, a soft launch, very, very soon, and you're going to want to hear all about it, but you won't if you have not reserved or made a reservation to hear. This is not a reservation to buy, this is just a reservation to hear about the program, go through the webinar, and see how it can help you. The strategy that I've created for this signature program is one that has been instrumental in my growth. I've helped people build million-dollar businesses with these concepts. And so if you're on your way to that and you want some help and you think you might be in that stay up stage, then definitely hit that link in the description box below. Reserve your seat for the webinar so I can share with you my strategy behind my signature program and how I've been able to do this. All right, if you love this content, if you love business tips, if you love personal branding tips, and you love lifestyle tips, and you want to find that intersection between your business life and your personal life so that you can have a quality of life, definitely subscribe and help me build to my 1,000 subscribers. See you next time, guys.